Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. I will not keep a one-lander, or no, but like the content, look how good this hand is. All right, I'm gonna keep it. Card Kingdom has all the Kaldheim singles and pre-orders that you could ask for up for pre-order right now. So go and pre-order all the sweetest cards and some of the most metal-looking cards in recent MTG history. Go do that at cardkingdom.com. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Historic 101. This week we've got quite the fair deck, and I do love me some fair magic. This deck is originally from Christopher Awesome, yes. This was sent to me in my Discord, and I do think this is quite the cool deck to be playing, because it plays a card I love that you might have seen a video for a few weeks back, Shovel. That's right. Look at this. This is actually just Golgari, aka Golgarbage mid-range, just fair magic, revolving around a bunch of solid creatures, but we have Lurrus as the companion. We have Shovel, Bane of Monsters, just a bunch of good 2-drops like Scavenging Ooze. We have so many just fair creature cards, as I said, like Scavenging Ooze, Knight of the Ebon Legion, Gifted Aetherborn, Glint Sleeve Siphoner, all these cards. But they're reoccurable through Lurrus, Agadeem's Awakening, and the spicy card that made me fall in love with this list, Inscription of Ruin. 3 mana, kicker for 2 and a black. Choose one. If this spell was kicked, choose any number instead. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with CMC 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And of course, destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. So all around, just fair magic, like simple, clean magic, and that's what I love. So let's see how this does on the ladder. Oh, we're taking the play. This is a great opener. Thoughtseize into what? Glint Sleeve if we wanted to. Opponent's mulligan twice here, unfortunately, so, well, we'll see. If they're an Uro deck, I think I'll take as many mulligans as I can get for the opponent. Any second now, I'm going to windmills. Am I on the play? Yeah, I am. I chose to go first. Take 4 to the face because it's fun. Okay, so what don't we like here? That is a little annoying, but it's actually not that bad. Judith, we can answer. The shock is a bit of a problem. I mean, if I just take the Shatter Skull Smashing, we took a red source from them, right? All right, and look at that. We get game 1. All right. Yes. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think that's good enough. I will not keep a one-lander, or no, but like the content, look how good this hand is. All right, I'm gonna keep it. Eye for an eye, right? They had a non-factor game 1, so let's see if we can help them out. All right, they're down to 3 cards. All right. Will the game punish me? Get rid of that. So they have Fervent Champion Mountain. Scorch Spitter. You know what's funny? Oh, yeah. See, that's what I mean. We're still going to lose here if we don't find something to do. Oh, man. We kept it 1 later. Come on, deck. Come on. I mean, am I surprised by this result? Not at all. Oh, please, just 2 lands. That's all I need here. If I get 2 lands... Oh, my God. All right, deck. How is it that this deck is not giving me any lands whatsoever? I kept a 1-lander, though, so I deserve it. I kept a 1-lander. So they have Shock or something like that. That gets rid of this, so sure, I take another 4. I need the next land to be green and not... let me think here. So that's 4. I'm down to 3. Yeah, there's no out here. I'm dead. I'm dead. Even if I draw a removal spell... Ah, very funny deck. Let's go to the next one. 2 very good games so far. I got greedy. I got very greedy. But I didn't think I would miss that many land drops, though. We have 23 lands. Ah. Bummer, bummer. Let's take the play. Hopefully this game we don't get owned by like they kept a 7. I kept one that just had lands. That's literally my bar right now. All right, this gets shocked. I'll play Woodland Cemetery. All right, this is looking pretty good. We drew Shovel. We do have the removal spell, so I like that. Robber of the Rich, maybe they'll attack. Destroy target creature. There it is. Draw another card, gain some life. I'm going to just pass, because I believe they have tons of other hasters. Yep. Yep. Let's take a look at their hand first. What are they working with? Embercleave. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Actually, I think I make him discard 2. And then now I just pass. They attack. I hope they don't hit anything. Oh, very nice. Okay. Yo, look at us go. Shovel with the value. And now we're going to go ahead and put Lurrus into hand here. If I can't play it, do I want to do anything? Probably not. I mean, yeah, I'll block. Ooh, nice. Very nice. All right, so we'll go ahead and blow that up. I'm going to just play Lurrus. If they have the removal, it'll feel bad. I'm not blocking. No blocks. Take 3. We play Shovel from the yard. Kill the Gutter Bones. I draw a card. I gain 3, so it's like I never lost the life from Gutter Bones. Get in for some damage. I think we might have it here. I mean, we've got an army of Death Touching and Lifelink. Yes, and we take it. I'll take the play. Probably want something early to do. Yeah, okay, so I'll keep this hand. I think I'll ship the Agadeem's Awakening back. Let me see. If I go Ooze, how big of a deal is that? I mean, I'm pretty sure they have removal, right? Like, they've got Fatal Push. So, I want to make sure that I get the value that I can. Like, maybe, see if they push the Shade or something like that. Oh, that's so good. They thought seized me. They thought seized me. That's not great. That's not great. What? How did somebody take 4 this turn? If a player... Oh, right. A player. Any player. Let's see. What can I do here? I can force the Murderous Rider out of their hand. No blocks. I mean, if they play the other Spawn of Mayhem, that's it, right? Like, I can't say anything about that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Yup, there you go. They got 2 more on me. So next turn they would deal quite a bit of damage, but... Oh, Dread Wanderer, that's pretty good too. That's kind of useless. Alright. I think I'm dead, though, because that gets flying. And that's it. That's the end of the game. GG. GG. All right. So, they take it game 1 with mono black aggro. So, they have a lot of spot removal. We saw that they play... I mean, do I need Grafdigger's Cage for anything? Not really. Being able to just eat their yard with Soul Guide Lantern is good enough for me. And... let's see. They have zombies, Vampire Knights. I mean, I needed my removal there. I feel like Thoughtseize is kind of bad against them. If I'm being... like, I'll keep a few in. I will keep. We don't have any actual, like, removal to kill anything of theirs, but we are a little bit more aggressive and we're on the play here. This way, when they Thoughtseize us, there's not much that they can do. Yeah, like, Thoughtseize feels kind of bad in this matchup. For us, specifically. Because they're just trying to... they're all the same thing. Mono black 1-drops. Alright, we're going to force the removal out of their hand. Because Shovel can trade with the Knight of Ebon Legion. Sultai? What? Oh, this is bad for us. Okay. This is really bad for us. Okay. Wow. Wait, hold on. Are they just like every color? Sure. Take 3. What does that have? So a 1/1 bounty counter, a 1/1 counter. Alright, I gotta pass back. They're just like playing like every land. I think I've seen them play Overgrown Tomb. They've played now Grixis colors. They're playing like every color. They're all just swamps. So they're mono black. I'm like pretty sure of it. I mean, they play a big threat here. We're going to be in trouble. We haven't drawn any of our removal spells. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to eat my own creatures in the yard. We don't have anything. Like, Luris is way too far down the line for us. Wow, I actually drew it. Unfortunately, that doesn't gain me any life. And I'm going to go ahead and hit him for 2. This will allow me to draw a card next turn. I can still block. I mean, they could Fatal Push no matter what I do, so there's really no point in... I'm not going to worry about Revolt. Yup. Do we win this race? That's 5? Wow. Well, I guess they... Huh. So I can block one for sure, unless they have another removal spell this turn. I can go to at least one here, unless they have 2 removal spells. Okay, I'll block with my Knight of the Ebon Legion. Sure thing, opponent. You got it. I just need a land here. Come on. Alright, got some lands. That feels pretty good. Alright, now we hang back. Vicious Conquistador, you got it. Spawn of Mayhem, that's bad for us. Okay. That gets rid of 2 creatures, forcing them to... They have 3 creatures here on board. No, the Spawn of Mayhem is more of a problem. Like, that would actually just kill us. I'll just attack with Gifted Aetherborn. If they double block, I kill anything. I split the damage up. And then I'll go ahead and eat the Dread Wanderer. Alright, Ooze is fine. So now they can double block with Murderous Rider, and that's fine with me. Alright, there we go. And we would just swing with everybody there, and then we would win the game from that point. Alright, so it was good to have... I mean, I think I still need to have some amount of sweepers. Is Shade what we want? No, I think legitimately just all the Thoughtseizes need to go. One lander. Last time we kept one of these, we lost. Surprise. We're not going to do that. I think that's pretty good for us so far. They might Thoughtseize us. Okay, Dread Wanderer. Alright, we have 2 Gifted Aetherborns, so this is not bad at all. Mostly because I assume that next turn, whatever we play, right, they're going to try to just swing through. Because, like, if I play Scavenging Ooze, they'd swing through. I wouldn't be guaranteed to get the value that I want. So here we go. Gifted Aetherborn. I will block the Scourge of the Skyclaves. If they remove my Gifted Aetherborn, they can't play Spawn of Mayhem this turn. Like, if they play Spawn of Mayhem, I'll be in trouble for sure. Okay. Seems good. So this is CMC, mana cost 3 or less. I'm going to make it a little more difficult for them. Because if I attack, they can just freely swing in and play Spawn. I can't allow that. If they don't play Demonic Embrace, we play Ooze and then eat it. Rankle's pretty good here. Yeah, that's a good one. That falls under good Magic cards. Okay. So I need to find Maelstrom Pulse right now. Okay. They have to have one or fewer cards to put that into play. Okay. If we each discard a card, that's not the end of the world. That's exactly what we wanted there. Oh, removal. Because that Rankle was getting scary. I mean, not to say that they don't have another one right now, but... Yep, there's the spawn. And there's another answer. Courtesy of the top decks. Just ripping them. Okay. Let's get rid of the Scourge just in case they do anything fancy. I'll go ahead and attack here. I don't want to deal the 4 damage. I could deal... I would need to leave the mana up. They might have some shenanigans. If they take 2 damage here, they die next turn. Because I would name Zombie, and then we would just swing through. GG! I'm keeping this. We have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. Alright, so Dread Arcanist, that's a problem. This deck is a really bad matchup for us game 1. What do I care about? I guess Dread Arcanist, right? Okay. Let's get them to use their mana. I hope they don't draw a land, and I hope they just use Bloodchief's Thirst on this. Like, I'm not blocking. Because I think the only thing that would get them to spend their mana is Glint Sleeve, right? Otherwise, they play the Dreadhorde Arcanist. No blocks. Alright, so they're looking for a land here. They might have drawn it by now. Alright, perfect. So we got them to spend their Bloodchief's Thirst. Let's see if Shovel works now. They can double play here. They play both Dreadhorde Arcanist and... Oh, no. That's so good. That's so good. And now they activate... Yep, or they cast Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, that's not great. Alright, I'm going to just go ahead and play Gifted Aetherborn ×2. They can go ahead and swing. They cast Village Rites, sacrificing what? Either the Dreadhorde Arcanist or the Young Pyro. So it sacks itself. That's fine. I'm a little bit afraid to put Lurrus into my hand because I think they'll just Thoughtseize it. I kind of want to make them discard 2 cards here. But I really can't have them... You know what? Yeah, I've got to kill the Dreadhorde Arcanist. And I'm going to hold on to the lands just in case they have a Kroxa. I don't want to discard Agadeem's Awakening. Games 2 and 3, though, or games 2 will have Sanctuary and we'll have all the graveyard interaction. If they Croxa, I'll just pitch the Forest. What I do need to find really soon, though, is my my Scavenging Ooze. What are they holding on to right now? So they put Lurrus in hand, sure. Scourge of the Skyclaves. Huh. I mean, I need to kill the Lurrus. I'll pass. This way I get to go ahead and block the Scourge. They get to only play one spell this turn. I'll put esports mode on, aka full control. They have no removal in the yard yet. However, they get a lot of value here. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. Once again, Scavenging Ooze is needed. Like, I desperately am looking for Scavenging Ooze right now. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. So they sack a token. Yeah, they're going off here. So what do we want in this post board? Grafdigger's Cage is amazing. Soul Guide Lantern. There's a lot of good cards there for us. There's no point in actually like doing anything about the Dreadhorde Arcanist. All I can do is just keep myself alive, but they just bring that back. No, there's no point, because they're just going to go and grab it, right? Oh, mana costs 2 or less? Okay. Croxa, as expected. I mean, I'm going to die. Like, yeah. Because now they just play Croxa again. And I have an army of tokens that I gotta beat. Yeah, their deck is pretty good against us, so let's go and just go to the next game. Let's go to the next game. There's no out here where we can beat everything on board at once. Alright. So let's see what we can do now. Thoughtseize feels kind of bad here, because we're going to be trading back and forth, so we need to fight for board. We brought cages in, so I probably don't want too many shades. Although a reoccurring threat is probably better. So a few copies isn't bad. I'll take the play. I have a cage in the opener, so I'll keep this. Play it immediately, because they're going to Thoughtseize. Okay. They got a red source. I think I should just play the Agadeem's Awakening, because I'm not doing anything anyways for a little bit. And there's nothing in the graveyard, and they're not coming back anyways, because I have a cage, so... They might have Braid here. Yeah, I'll just put Lurrus in a hand. Like, they have Braid here. Feels kind of bad, but I can play the Lurrus, right? And then I can get a Braid back. Or get my cage back. Maybe. Young Pyro, you got it. Alright. Play the cage. Yep, they're going to sacrifice it. So return that card to the battlefield, so that wouldn't work. So I take 5. They have 2 tokens. I'm still going to kill the Pyro first. Well, I guess I could kill everything. Yup. Now, if they find Thoughtseize here, that's bad. And now let's go and make them discard 2 cards. Because they're loaded to the brim with just nothing but probably removal, right? Now, do they have anything that kills multiples of the same permanent? I'm going to just play another cage just in case then. Because they could always Thoughtseize, and that's going to feel bad. So I want to make sure I have 2 cages to deal with an Abrade. I'll get rid of the 2 tokens. Of course, they could, like, the players, they would respond, removing the one I target. Okay, let's see what they've got now. Alright, so they can't play anything in the yard. I'm kind of in the market to just make him discard more cards. But let's just kill Luris. Alright, pass the opponent. Now, if I could find something like my Soul Guide Lantern, that'd be perfect. We're going to make him discard 2 more cards. Yep, that seems good. So they're down to 2. 3 cards if they play a land. We're just going to keep grinding them out of cards here. If only Blightning... They should always... This should just be attached with an additional 3 damage. So if they don't play whatever they draw this turn, I'm going to make them discard the last of it. I don't mind taking 3 here. I don't mind taking 3. Alright, let's draw a card. Perfect. I can't do that, so... Ooh, I guess I could just hold on to this, right? Like, that's definitely a removal spell. But it's fine. It's not that big a deal. Alright, go ahead and pass to them. What do we want to get rid of from the opponent's side of the board here? It wouldn't be bad to gain a life. Yeah, I'll just gain the life. Because, if I'm being completely honest, they can't cast that anyways, so that's fine. Perfect! Let's just eat it anyways. And if that's a land, that's fine. I think it's a land then. Or maybe like a Spark Harvest. What are they gonna do? Alright, that seems fine. Do I want to take another 3? Oh, no, good. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go eat a creature out of their graveyard. That sort of changes things for me, because now I can actually afford to draw a card. Oh, even better, I drew another land? Okay. That's actually really good for us. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Sure. I can't use that last mode, so there's really no point. Alright, and we got there. We ground him out. Nice and grindy. Nice and grindy. All right, so I do want to be mindful of their theft effects, which is kind of annoying. Is Thoughtseize what we're looking for? I really don't think so. I'll keep. We have a pretty good opener here. I think I'm going to start with... see, what can I start with here? Start with Cage. Go into Sanctuary plus Knight. Alright, Bedevil has been milled. That's good. They Thoughtseize probably. Oh, it's not Thoughtseize. Alright, and I'll go ahead and play Knight of the Ebon Legion. So now I can actually, if they target my Knight of the Ebon Legion, I draw a card. As it's also an enchantment, they have to have Feed the Swarm. Yup. Take the action, I'll draw a card. Alright, they're going to probably sacrifice it. So I'm going to name Zombie just to get rid of these creatures. Yeah, okay, that's fine, I guess. They're going to mill a lot here. So we are 1-for-1ing now, but it doesn't change a thing because I'm still going to do it. They have a lot of discard post board, which is kind of bad in this matchup. Alright, pass. So if the Extinction Event, that's pretty rough. Young Pyro, you got it. I'll take the action, draw a card. So now I'm going to draw 2 cards if they target my stuff. And I'm going to just play another Cage, just in case. So, yeah, they target my... Is it me? No, just my creatures. Dang, if this was when it targets me, too, oh my god, that'd be so awesome against Thoughtseize. I'll just pass. Let's see what the opponent does here. I'll blow up the Young Pyro. They get to play Lurrus, I guess, and maybe some other shenanigans, but I draw 2 cards here. Sure, they can't cast any of that. That's good. Let's just go ahead and eat a random spell. I mean, I want them to go and try to fire something off right now, because if they target my Gifted Aetherborn, this is going to be a losing battle if they're using 1-for-1 removal. At least when it comes to value. Because I will draw 2. Alright, we get rid of Lurrus. I'm just going to crack the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card. Sure. Oh, that's good. That's nice. I guess I'll attack now. I don't really care if they double block. All right, past them. I mean, I know they have removal. I just wonder if do they play Legion's End? If they play a Legion's End, that's kind of bad for us. If they play a Legion's End, that's kind of bad for us. Alright, so I'll take the action. I'll draw 2 cards. Sure. I can't play any of the cards in my yard, but that's fine. I'm really just going to make sure I lock out their graveyard to drive the point home. Sure. Perfect. I drew exactly what I wanted. Castle Lock Twain. Hopefully they mill their Croxes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine. They can't play any of that. All right, and we got there. We outvalued them. I'm going to mulligan this. We don't want a one-lander. I mean, if I'm starting off, I probably don't want the Knight then. If I'm playing that turn 2, although it opens up the ability to go Blood Chief's Thirst plus Knight. Now I'll just go ahead and play Blooming Marsh here. And then I can play Forest next turn. Ooh, it's goblins. It's about that time for goblins. We haven't gotten paired against goblins at all, so it was only a matter of time until goblins kept us in check. Alright, let's see what you got for me, opponent. How does this deck beat goblins? We need Grafdigger's Cage, and we need to keep reoccurring Grafdigger's Cage. That's a problem. I'm sure you would name goblins. Correct. Well, I gotta blow up the horn. Alright, so I could potentially draw a card next turn. 4, 5. Alright, so they're down to 2 cards, right? Alright, perfect. I mean, it's not great for us that they have 2 lords right now, because everything they top deck is, like, really good against us, but... let's make them discard their last 2 cards. And then we'll go ahead and pass. No need to swing here. I'm going to block the Chieftain. I'll take 3. 4, I guess. What is the opponent going to do here? Alright, so what am I going to do here now? They have haste already. Alright, so now we try to survive. If they draw a land and Muxus, it's over. Alright, I'll block. And we take game 1. Alright. That feels really good to take game 1 against them, because we desperately need that. Thoughtseize is the only way we're beating Muxus. So, unfortunately, it doesn't fight or do anything to the board, but it's kind of what we need. Shade, irrelevant. I guess Knight could eventually swing the game in our favor. I really want to keep this. Would I get rewarded? I mean, look how good this hand is. It has removal. It has cage. I'm gonna mulligan. I don't know how much better this is, but alright. Assassin's Trophy's kind of bad here. It ramps. So I need to find my Witch's Vengeance. Alright, so we go play Knight of the Ebon Legion here. We get to block. Alright, a Braid. Perfect. They've spent an Abrade on us. That's good. Now we play Gifted Aetherborn. So what can we pick off? Unfortunately, Skirk Prospector kind of makes Maelstrom Pulse just a sorcery speed murder. Because it's not going to get more than one target. Because most of the time the opponent will just sacrifice. I might blow up the treasure. Okay, well. Do we test the opponent here? That's the question. Do we test them? Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know. This matters because they can sacrifice itself. But I can't do anything else anyway, so I gotta do this. Whatever, we got them to eat a treasure token off that, right? So that's good. Snoop. Oh. I mean, if they sacrifice their whole board, that's they can cast the Matron. Now we cast the trophy. We cast the trophy because it shuffles the top of their deck. That's really, really bad, but what do I want to do about this? Like, they kept a hand that was a 2-lander, right? They like the Muxus. They probably have Muxus. Now, if they get a land, the Matron's gone. Alright, cool. So we know they have an Abrade coming. Alright, so I need to find an Inscription to get their last 2 cards in hand, or a Thoughtseize. Okay, Inscription would be absolutely perfect of a draw right now. I am trying to channel it into the top of my deck here. Please. Thoughtseize isn't bad. Thoughtseize isn't bad. Krenko, Chieftain. Alright, so if I draw Witch's Vengeance, I would be pretty much... I'd be in such a better spot than I am right now. For sure. Alright. They have a mountain on top. I gotta get rid of this Krenko or we're dead. Witch's Vengeance? That's not gonna cut it. Alright. I still have room to draw a Witch's Vengeance here. Yep. Alright, I just have to hope they don't draw... Okay, so they have more goblins this time. Yes, yes. So they attack with, like, pretty much everything. Okay, we're not drawing what we need at all. So I have 4, 7, right? I have 7 life to gain. I have 9 life to gain. They have 15... Yeah, I gotta try to draw here. That's a little bit late. Muxus on top. That's good game. That's GG's. Yep, that's GG's. You got it. Oh, I needed a sweeper or an answer to the Kranko. The Chieftain was bad because that would just end the game there. They wouldn't have to play the Kranko. Considering how many removal spells we have in our deck, I was hoping we would draw one. All right, let's take the play here. No, can't keep this hand. You know what? I don't know if I like the idea of mulliganing to 5. I don't know if I like the idea of mulliganing to 5. But I guess, like, mulling to 5, probably better than just straight up losing. But, like, here's all the cards we needed, right? Sure. All right, let's mulligan to 5 and hope we get there. Immediately, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to just go and start getting some life on the board. Sure. Alright, so that's life on the board. I can now play Shovel. I mean, I'm going to definitely try to block the Goblin Instigator. Gives me a card to go ahead and eat with the Scavenging Ooze. I mean, we need our sweepers here. If I could find Witch's Vengeance, just keep that in my pocket for the time being, that'd be amazing. But Shovel, probably presenting a thing where do they want to abrade my Shovel? They haven't seen any Grafdigger's cages. Do I even play him? This many games in a row? Surely I don't have any. Oh, no. They have Skirk Prospector. All right, so I have to kill that. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to kill the Skirk Prospector instantly. No question about it. Of course, if they just sack 2 goblins now, that's kind of good, right? Eat a treasure, get the Abrade out of their hand. They're down to 2 cards. Kill the Skirk Prospector. Oh, that's awkward. Did they just skip phases after floating mana? Ooh, that's not good for them. I could have attacked first. I'm going to hold on to the Bloodchief's Thirst. Gives me more value next turn if I get to keep Shovel. Chieftain. All right, so I'm snap picking off the Chieftain. No questions asked. All right. I got to draw a cage real soon here because we're looking at Muxus mana next turn. 4, 5. Yeah, they've got 5 mana right now, so 1 land means they have Muxus. And even then, let's say we somehow get them to use that treasure. There's still just 2 lands, which isn't exactly the worst for them, considering that we're just hitting them for 3. Chieftain again. That's not good. All right, I'm going to try to prepare for the Muxus here. So what I can do is I have to hope they don't hit anything too good here. If they don't hit a Kranko, I'd be happy, but... So no Kranko, no Tutor, Haste Lords, yes. But I can trade an Aetherborn into the Muxus. What do they have in hand? If they have a Matron, we're in trouble. Yep, okay, so it's over. Alright, so Cheval... I mean, assuming that we have mana here, I'm just trying to count here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, so that's 16, so that's 22, 25, 28, 31. I can gain 2 of it back, block a chunk off here. They don't want to swing in with a Chieftain, I don't think. Just send that there, send that there. I mean, I want the draw here. Yeah, the card draw's pretty good. So that's 16, 20, right? That's 20 damage. Is that enough? I don't know if that's necessarily enough. Because I can't take another chunk of damage here. I gain 3 more life if I kill that, but then they just Kranko it up again. Yeah, I think that's it. That's game. I can't do anything here because they just pump everything. Oh, yeah. Super GG's. You got it, buddy. You got it. We're on the play. I'm keeping this. We have double Thoughtseize. See what we can find in our opponent's hand. Sure, I'll get rid of that. Let's go and get the removal spell out of the opponent's hand. So it's Sultai control, or Dimir control probably. Splashing just green because of the Triome. I should have attacked first. Alright, so they have Fatal Push. So what are they going to push? It's probably better they push my Cheval. Or, I mean, my Aetherborn. Sorry, my Aetherborn, not my Cheval. That is correct. They chose the correct target. Alright, let's go and Thoughtseize the opponent. Let me think here. What do I want to get rid of? The commit's pretty good. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'll put Lurrus in hand. So now they've got the ability to play Cling to Dust, right? And then what'll happen here is I'll just eat that and the commit to memory. Huh, they haven't played into it yet. Okay, that's good. That's good. I guess I gotta play the Scavenging Ooze, right? Eat the commit to memory. Eat the fatal push so they don't get to play it again. And sure, eliminate goes through. Blue-black control's kind of a bad matchup for us. I mean, maybe we take the Gear Hulk? Seems good. So we're going to have to try to resolve Lurrus next turn. They have 3 cards in the graveyard. Alright, they're 1 card away now. 1 land away from playing Gear Hulk. Alright, this will be good. If it resolves, this will be great. Nice! Alright, so they're out of cards. Oh no, they have Uro. That's not good. That's really bad. Alright. Alright, they have Uro. Uro has been cited, so they definitely play what, like, is this just actually Sultai control then? I mean, it is pretty much blue-black splashing Uro. It's probably how the deck should be built anyways. There goes my Lurrus. Alright, let's see if we draw a card that we can use. A land even. Alright, I guess we pass. I'm holding on to the Agadeem's Awakening. That's a way to bring back my Lurrus. We have a 2 and a 3 in the yard. Of course, they'd have to resolve, but I don't think they play counter magic. I'll just make him discard more cards. Oh, that's bad. It's fine. I'm not going to kill it because I want the value, right? I want Cheval to actually draw me the cards. Ooh, that's bad for us. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, that's a good draw.
My mind needs a rest.
So this will give them the ability now to go ahead and eat their yard. They're taking 3 a turn. They play Uro. I can Assassin's Trophy. Draw myself another card. If they find Extinction Event, that's a feel bad. They have to eat the commit to memory here for them to play. Yup. Okay.
I won't forget our time together.
So if they don't draw a removal for Cheval, this will be good. I need to find my Scavenging Ooze real bad. We are ramping the opponent into whatever better cards they could have and find, so... Do I want to play into an Extinction Event? Probably not. The issue is that Uro just keeps... Oh my gosh. Uro just keeps coming back until I find a Scavenging Ooze. And I don't want to play into an Extinction Event because they play like 3 to 4 copies. Alright, opponent. Throwing away 2 spells. Okay, they're pure control. I don't think they... Do they have Nissa or is it Ashiok that they probably play? Yep, there's 4. There's 5 cards. So Uro's almost back here. If they find Krasis, I think that almost ends the game. Yup. There's 5. Crack, that's 6. They get to play Uro again. Oh, boy. How's this card still legal? Oh, how is Uro still legal? I've got to draw some Christmas Miracle cards here. Alright, what can I draw? I'm going to probably draw Scavenging Ooze now that it's, like, too late. Yup. Alright. That sucks. Alright, so... Alright. Agadeem's Awakening it is. If they have Fatal Push here, that's really good. I will gladly throw a Gifted Aetherborn in front of Uro. Three, 6, 9, 10. They have 10 mana. Definitely didn't help that I pulled them 2 more land spells or lands out of their deck. Like, this is all just off 1 Uro, by the way. I haven't even seen another Uro. Sure. That's pretty good. They chose the right option. Sublime Epiphany. I mean, not surprised. They play Gear Hulk. So it's blue-black splash Uro. Just gonna take it. And like that, all the combat that we've done has been negated. Yeah? Alright, so it's a... Yep, there's this Kanta. I'm gonna just play right into another Extinction event now, because I got nothing better to do. Not blocking, though. So you can have, or I mean, I'll block with Gifted Aetherborn, but not blocking with Lurrus, so I'm just going to swing in for 3. So that's 3 cards in the yard with the Fabled Passage. And now they're down to 3, 6, 9, 12. They mill a land. Hopefully they just draw another one. And then they have so much value with Uro. Even if I deal with it, finally, they're just going to play it again. Alright. Yes! There it is! I'll go ahead and just attack here. And I'm going to just play a Gifted Aetherborn. So if they have Extinction Event, this is going to feel really bad. Let's get rid of the, alright, and we got there. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. Considering that the opponent's deck is just all action all the time. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. Inscription was kind of good there, actually. Well. Reoccurring threats. Gifted Etherborn, kind of useful here for us. Shovel's actually the least useful. I'm keeping this hand. This is Fair Magic 101, and this helps us stay unfair. I mean, this helps us keep up, at least, with the unfair stuff. Yep, they can Thoughtseize here. That's fine. We duress them back. There goes my Ooze. Let's make sure they don't have Narset. All right, cool. We'll rip that. So now we can play Soul Guide Lantern. Perfect. Unless they draw a Thoughtseize here. Not Thoughtseize. Not a Thoughtseize. Not a Thoughtseize. Let's just go ahead and get the Uro out of their yard. And we pretty much just sit here and we hold. Alright, so they have no Uro in the yard, so they can't just sit there and freely, just sit and chill, which is good. I think I'm going to put Loris into my hand. Narset. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Guess I don't get to draw any cards. That's a little annoying, but...
Like with thoughtfulness before action.
Uh-huh. So which one matters to me more? Getting rid of the Escanta or the Narset? I could also make them pitch 2 cards right now into the graveyard. Aha. Let me see if if that's a Gear Hulk, they can't play it because they have Zagoth Triome. They would have to draw a land. Let me see. Would they wheel right now? They could.
Hone your prowess.
That's pretty good for the opponent, but they could play that at instant speed, so they don't care. Alright, so they pitch 2 lands. They have an Uro. Okay, so I can just make them discard 2 cards here. If I draw a land, I can... Alright, perfect. So let's see what they have in hand first. Alright, so Ether Gust. Sure, let's get rid of that. Wait, red or green? Oh, right. I guess they could tuck that if they wanted. I could put that in the hand. I can make him or I can make him discard 2. Think here. They can't play anything, so they have to tuck that in order to do all the things they want. If I do that, they're just going to play Uro anyways. I mean, I can sit and chill, right? Because they would have to... Yeah. No, I'm going to just put Uro into my hand. Or, I mean, Luris into my hand. This way I can go Inscription. Put Ooze into play. Eat the Ooze. Or eat the Uro with the Ooze. Like, right now they have to tuck, right? They're forced into a position where they have to tuck. Tucking a Shaper's Sanctuary isn't the greatest. Oh, come on. They drew... That's really good. Yeah, that saves them. That saves them. And now if they draw a land anywhere, they can technically keep the Maelstrom Pulse from resolving. However, at least right now they have to eat 5 cards, right? That are, and one of those cards being Cling to Dust, so that's kind of good for us. Yep. So they played another Uro. So I'm going to go ahead and just eat the Uro. It doesn't matter, sure. I like, Narset's going to eat that, so... So now they have to play that Uro, leaving exactly Cling to Dust. I guess they can leave Cling to Dust and something else. Let's see what they draw, though. So Cling to Dust and Mystery card. It'll probably be like Sublime Epiphany in the event they draw Gear Hulk. And I'll have to kill the Uro. Wait a turn. Hope they just, like, miss again. Like, we have to miss, like, what, 3 draw steps here? 1 from Uro, 1 for turn, and 1... Oh, no, Cling to Dust doesn't draw them anything, so... We're gonna have to dodge here. Unfortunately, can't let that resolve. Or can't let that attack. Come on, 1 more land and let it be green. Untap Greed Source, so I can eat 2 spells. Please don't counter this. Alright, nice. I'll go ahead and eat the Uro. Go ahead and eat the Sublime Epiphany so Gear Hulk doesn't get to go wild. And yeah, alright. You got it, bud. Let me see. I think I just could play this as a... I mean, as a 5/4, it's not bad. Does it do anything, though? Like, is it better than just... No, because I lose out on the ability to draw on their turn. Alright, let's see what they've got now. How many Uros have we destroyed here? 2 Uros of 3 Uros are gone. If I recall, yeah, that's 3 Uros down. 1, 2, 3, so they have 1 left. Cry the Carnarium, that's one heck of a magic card. Sure. Successfully have answered my Skyclave Shade. Alright, let's just draw a card. Castle's pretty good here for us, so... I guess I'll play Lurrus. I get no value off this Lurrus, but I could draw a removal spell, right? And that removal spell replaces itself here, so it feels pretty good. Or, I mean, my Lurrus kind of replaced itself. See what they play now, though. Because they're just, like, Answers Tribal, right? I'm the aggro deck, so I am going to draw again. This is actually kind of good right now. The Shovel might actually be... If I get to keep it and they play something into it, that wouldn't be bad. Now, if they Gear Hulk, that's not the end of the world, right? They get to Gear Hulk, draw some cards, or... I can't imagine them wanting to Gear Hulk and eliminate. I don't think Shovel's exactly a big clock. Sure, let's get rid of Eliminate. See what I draw now. It's not bad. I can wait a turn. Because I can make him discard 2, get back. I'll just make you discard a card. Or discard 2 cards. Resolves. Draw another. And now I pass. Alright, so we're grinding out this Sultai deck. Very slowly, but we are doing it. Pass. These don't play into whatchamacallit, an extinction event, so pretty good for us. Because it's even odd perfectly. If they have a Cry the Carnarium, we can pump. And we can also pump past a Languish. Now I need to be mindful of how much damage I'm taking because Gearhulk can kill me. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Why not? I'll take 5 damage for this. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we do this for 6. Or maybe we do it for 3. Get back Luris. Which will then allow me to just cast Shovel anyways. And now we pass. All right, and we got there. Wow. In a historic meta, I did not expect a deck so fair to do something and like this. It did very well for what the deck is. So I am a huge fan of this deck so far. So awesome job, Christopher. Awesome. That's not a play on your name. That's the truth. I had so much fun playing this deck. I really recommend it if you're into fair Magic. This can definitely pick some wins, get some wins. I mean, maybe the few things I'd like to change is a little bit more help to deal with decks like Goblins. Goblins going wide seems a little terrifying. So other than that, though, this is just once again, good, clean, and fun Magic. No Uros needed. No Muxus here. Just grind your opponents into the ground. Beat them with good creatures. Loved it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching another episode of Historic 101. And as always, I do appreciate y'all coming back and showing some love. Feel free to leave a like and a sub and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video goes live. So once again, thanks for watching. And as always, your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger signing out, and I'll see you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.